We are Cory and Wallace, an early retired couple on a full-time journey around the world. With a passion for exploring new cultures, discovering hidden gems, and enjoying delicious local food, we are on a mission to experience as much of the world as we can.
Good morning from Medellín, Colombia.
Today we are going to go paragliding, which is something we've always wanted to do.
Yeah, I've been skydiving before. He hasn't ever done that. And paragliding is one of the things that are very popular here, so we decided to take advantage.
So we booked a tour today through Get Your Guide. It wasn't overly expensive. We can put a link in the description below for the tour we're taking. So we're just waiting now for our ride today. They included pickup from our Airbnb location, and we're going to be driving, I believe, about an hour away, if I'm not mistaken, to a town called San Felix, where we will be heading up the side of a mountain and running off the side of it. So this should be really exciting today.
Yeah. From what I understand, the flight time is 15 minutes.
It's not a long flight, but that seems to be pretty typical, yeah. But it should offer us pretty good views of Medellín and the surrounding countryside from up in the air. So yeah, this should be really awesome today. And we are going to head out and go wait for our pickup. We're in our taxi now, and we are in for about a 45-minute ride. I believe it's about 80 kilometers to the town that's north of here, and that's where hopefully we will be paragliding. It has started raining, but we did message our tour company and they said that it doesn't rain as much in the north, so hopefully we're still good to go. Correction, I was wrong. It's not 80 kilometers that we're going, it's 18, which will take 45 minutes because traffic is very slow here. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
I have no idea if the camera was able to capture that. We were trying to go up a steep hill, and it was way too slick, so we just kept spinning out. So we actually ended up having to back out. But we were stuck in between like 3 or 4 cars, so that was fun.
Looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you, I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be something from nothing. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.
We've been in the car for an hour and a half now, and we still have 2.7 kilometers left to go. Looks like we've been stuck here for a while, and it looks like, I don't know if it's an accident or road construction or what, but traffic's not moving at this point.
But on the bright side, the longer we sit here, the more it's clearing up.
Yes, the skies are clearing, it's lightening up, there's nowhere near as much rain, so we may get lucky and still be able to do the paragliding today.
Fingers crossed.
A few moments later.
We've been stuck here for what, half an hour at this point, at least? At least the views are beautiful, and now it's like super beautiful out, so. And there's actually somebody up in the air. Not quite paragliding, they're powered, but it means that paragliding most likely will happen. We just have to get there.
Well, we're on the move again. That's the good news. The bad news is it's now been pretty much 2 hours since we got picked up, so what was supposed to be a 45-minute drive has definitely taken a little longer, and we're still not there yet.
Honestly, the weather cleared in the whole time that we were sitting there, so I'm not upset about it. We would have had to sit and wait anyway.
Yeah. We did see police go by and an ambulance, so we're assuming it was in a car accident somewhere, and it's a little narrow two-lane road, so it looked like it blocked traffic in both directions, so no one was going anywhere. But yeah, we'll see how much longer it takes to get there.
We are finally at the launch site.
And all signed in, so we're just waiting for our pilots.
Should be a lot of fun. And the weather just turned out perfect. So
Yeah, I mean, we're actually above the clouds right now, so we're going to definitely be flying down through the clouds for a little bit, but then once we clear that, the views should be pretty spectacular. We're at quite a high elevation. I think he said like 2,200 meters or something like that.
makes sense.
Yeah, this should be.
Also, our driver is amazing. We did some really steep roads, and he handled that like a champ.
In a little front-wheel drive car with a lot of rain and wet roads. Like there was one spot that he literally could not get up, so we had to do a little bit of a detour. But bottom line, we're here and looking forward to running off the side of this mountain.
You ready?
Yep.
Remember, just run. 1, 2, 3.
Run, yes, lady, yes. Comprar el zapato.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Get on board. We're soaring on top of
was fun, but it definitely made me sick. So much fun.
Yep. What did you think of the acrobatic maneuvers?
They were fun. I just wasn't expecting to get seasick, and I did.
Well, motion sickness, yeah.
So I'm still fighting that at the moment.
That was definitely a little bit more aggressive of an acrobatic maneuver than I expected, but it was so much fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a reasonably short flight, about 15 minutes, give or take. I mean, that's, there's nothing you can do to really control that because you're literally just gliding down, but that was so much fun.
So peaceful up there. The weather held for the whole time, and we were down through the clouds, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful and moody, and just a great viewpoint of the city from up there. That was really, really awesome.
Yeah.
So anyways, we are now waiting here at the bottom in the landing zone. We're just waiting for our taxi driver to come back down the mountain and pick us up and take us back to our Airbnb. So thanks very much for joining us today here in Medellín for paragliding. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up to give us a like and make sure you subscribe.
And join us in our other videos for more adventures. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.